Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance. Aruba life isn't sailing smooth for new star Chloe in latest preview of The Other Way, Season 7. 90 Day Fiance. The Other Way Season 7 star Chloe Fabiano's Aruba dream faced a setback. It might have brought her closer to her pirate boyfriend, Johnny, but the fresh start got complicated unexpectedly. She comforted her mom back in Boston that she would be okay on the island with strangers. She reminded her that she isn't going to prison because she can visit her anytime, that Chloe's mom feared the worst for her daughter, since piracy isn't a good profession. She advised her to avoid getting into a mess with Johnny. While she packed her luggage, she urged her to reconsider her move. Later, Chloe's friend, Jennifer, warned her of the possible risk. She informed her of his past violent history, but she said they are exclusive. Some Reddit fans got whiny, discussing how Chloe Fabiano has a six-figure job but isn't interested in sticking to it. She shared that she has a marketing background and settled down in Massachusetts until she fell for a boozy cruise host. Chloe misinterpreted that their adventures together would be her ultimate destination. She got questions to answer about why she ditched her perfect life for a nomad like Johnny. She could have stayed in America with her mom and not wandered in Aruba on a ship. The reality star quite stretched out her fantasy to destroy her future. Yet, she received some support as well, saying 20s is the right time for stupidity. In an exclusive sneak peek into Chloe's Aruba life with Johnny, viewers discovered that there is a stark difference between both of their cultures. America and Aruba offered no similarities that would come in full circle on the September 22nd episode of The Other Way on TLC. As Chloe officially moved into Johnny's house, he mentioned that she had previously stayed in a rental during vacations. The preview had him say that this was the first time she had stepped into his house and lived with him. He would watch her occasionally. Though she was too tired to unpack her bags, she only wanted to find one important thing. Chloe wanted to do it the next day, but she told Johnny that she had carried her silk pillowcases all the way from the US to Aruba. She got one, but couldn't see another one. He looked clueless about what she mentioned. He had never heard of the thing in his life. She claimed that silk would prevent her face from wrinkles. Then, Johnny joked that the next is the Botox. Since Chloe finally got into her room in his house, she made it clear to him that she would need hot water and wardrobe space. This forced him to realize that hot water is costly in Aruba, and the bill might go up $100,000. Despite his insistence that the island is not so cold, she declared she was willing to cover the bill. For the latest 90 Day Fiance tea. Life in paradise doesn't always turn out to be a dream, and for 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way's newest cast member, Chloe, that truth is crashing down like waves against Aruba's golden sands. In the just-released Season 7 preview, Chloe's whirlwind romance and bold move to the island take center stage, but it's clear that her journey is anything but smooth sailing. When viewers first meet Chloe, the 28-year-old free spirit from Colorado radiates sunshine and adventurous energy. A self-proclaimed wanderlust junkie, she left behind a stable career in real estate and the comfort of her close-knit family to chase love with David, a 33-year-old local tour guide she met while on vacation in Aruba last year. Their love story started like a postcard: long walks on the beach, snorkeling adventures, candlelit dinners in seaside shacks. But as Chloe admits in the teaser, fairy tales don't always translate into real life. The allure of Aruba versus harsh reality. Aruba is famous for its turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and endless sunshine. For Chloe, it symbolized freedom from the monotony she felt back in the States. But the Season 7 sneak peek reveals the cracks beginning to form beneath that postcard-perfect backdrop. Moving into David's modest home in a less touristy part of the island quickly exposes Chloe to challenges she never anticipated. The house lacks reliable air conditioning, and intermittent water shortages test her patience. In one scene, Chloe is visibly frustrated as she tries to wash laundry by hand in the yard while the tropical heat leaves her dripping with sweat. "I thought I was ready for this lifestyle," she says through tears. "But honestly, I don't know if I can handle it." The preview juxtaposes Chloe's initial excitement with raw moments of struggle. While she once gushed about waking up to paradise every day, she now confesses that the isolation, cultural adjustments, and financial strains are wearing her down. David's expectations clash with Chloe's dreams. Another layer of tension arises between Chloe and David's differing expectations for their future. Chloe admits she envisioned living a laid-back beach life, posting content for her travel blog, sipping cocktails at sunset, and maybe even starting a yoga retreat business. But David has a far more grounded vision. He wants Chloe to integrate fully into Aruban life, help with his family's tour business, and contribute financially while adapting to local traditions. Chloe thinks Aruba is just palm trees and cocktails, David says bluntly in the clip. But this is my real life. It's not a vacation anymore. Their disagreements over lifestyle choices spill into nearly every conversation. Chloe pushes for more independence, talking about wanting to rent a scooter and explore the island on her own. David, however, insists she needs to earn the trust of his family first, warning that people here don't just accept outsiders overnight. Cultural clashes and family pressure. Perhaps the biggest challenge Chloe faces is winning over David's family, who appear skeptical of her intentions. His mother, in particular, questions whether Chloe truly understands what it means to build a life in Aruba. During one tense dinner scene, his mother tells Chloe in Papiamento, "Love is not enough. You must respect our ways." The subtitles show Chloe's uncomfortable reaction, clearly stung by the unfiltered critique. The family also pressures David about marriage, emphasizing that Chloe must prove she's serious before they'll bless the union. Chloe, however, isn't ready to walk down the aisle just yet. "I gave up everything to be here," she confides to a producer. "But marriage is a huge step. I don't want to be rushed into it just because his family expects it, or new beginnings." The preview doesn't hold back in teasing dramatic moments that will surely have fans glued to their screens. In one explosive scene, Chloe storms out of David's house after a heated argument about money, declaring, "I didn't come here to be controlled." Cameras follow her as she wanders into a bustling marketplace, her frustration boiling over as she mutters about catching the next flight home. But the teaser also hints at moments of reconciliation. A softer side of David emerges when he surprises Chloe with a sunset picnic on the beach, apologizing for being too demanding. "I just want us to work," he tells her, holding her hand. Chloe's tearful smile leaves viewers wondering whether love will be enough to anchor her in Aruba, or if the tides of doubt will pull her back to the States. Fan reactions already heating up. Even before the season premieres, Chloe is already sparking conversations in fan forums and social media groups. Some viewers sympathize with her struggle, arguing that she deserves more understanding as she adapts to a drastically different lifestyle. Others accuse her of being naive, pointing out that she romanticized island life without considering the practical challenges. One fan wrote on Twitter, "Chloe thought she was signing up for margaritas by the beach every day. Honey, real life in Aruba ain't like your vacation pics." Another countered, "She's being brave, leaving her whole life behind. David needs to cut her some slack." The polarizing reactions suggest Chloe is destined to become one of the most talked-about stars of Season 7, a classic 90-day Fiance storyline with a tropical twist. Chloe's journey in Aruba mirrors many of the themes that have made 90 Day Fiance the other way such a hit. Love colliding with cultural realities, sacrifices tested against family expectations, and the question of whether romance can truly conquer all. But her story also brings a fresh twist, as viewers experience the struggles of island life that often get overshadowed by glossy vacation brochures. Producers seem to be leaning into the paradise isn't perfect narrative, showing how even the most idyllic setting can't shield couples from conflict. The stunning backdrop of Aruba only heightens the tension, making Chloe and David's story both visually captivating and emotionally raw. What lies ahead? As the trailer ends, Chloe's voiceover leaves fans with a cliffhanger. I came here thinking love would be enough, but now I don't know if I can stay. Her words, paired with a shot of her staring out at the crashing waves, perfectly encapsulate the uncertainty of her journey. Will Chloe adjust to island life and find harmony with David's family? Or will she realize that love, no matter how passionate, can't survive without compromise? Fans won't have to wait long to find out. Season 7 of 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way promises to deliver all the drama, heartbreak, and unexpected twists viewers crave. And for Chloe, paradise may prove to be the hardest test of love yet.